a gorgeous day out today, so had to get outside, get some fresh air, get some sun. One of the biggest things with coming to Portland is just the lack of sunshine during the winter season. A lot of rain, clouds and stuff, so anytime there's a chance to get outside and soak in some of the beautiful scenery, you just get out and do it, make it happen. Also, if anybody ever decides to come up to Portland, vitamin D supplement is huge. Like these last 2 weeks have been nothing but like tired. I wake up tired, go to bed tired, take naps in between the day tired. Started taking vitamin D yesterday and I felt good. A lot of energy, wide awake all day. So definitely look into that if you guys ever come up here.
Let that sink in.
I work harder than anybody knows, and I've lost touch with everybody close to me, but I won't stop, no, I won't stop, no, I won't stop.
Time to head home, relax a little bit. Deadlifts tonight, lowering the block, see what I can get. Pretty excited. A couple more weeks before I'm spitting everywhere. See, I don't do cardio, barely tie my own shoes. Slippers are a must, so walking just out of breath, everything happens. But heavy deadlifts, a couple more weeks till we're back on the floor. Really excited about progress so far, so stay tuned, guys. This training cycle, like I've been talking about, guys, is a little bit different. Going into it, I kind of knew how I wanted to set it up, and I did it that way. I couldn't really pick the weights the way I would like to, just because it's the first time running through it. But typically what I'll do, or what I decided to do on this peaking phase, is to do 2 of them back to back. I always feel like training for meets is not necessarily the best prepared I can be, and I go into meets thinking I should have trained a little bit longer, should have trained a little bit smarter with heavier weights going into it. So this time I decided to add in 2 peaking phases, that way I can really maximize my strength. And I did a peaking phase with sleeves, and now I'm currently doing one with wraps, and that's kind of easy to break up. You peak for your knee sleeve squat, then you peak for your wrap squat, and so kind of doing that and then figuring out a way to bench and pull and peak at the same time for those has been a bit of a challenge. Here's my top set last week of 725, which is an all-time PR, but it's been one of those things where I kind of go by feel on those days. With the bench press, I just started doing 5s for 5 weeks, and then just went down to triples and then doubles, and then I'll probably do a couple singles before it's all said and done. That's pretty easy. But for me, deadlifts have always been a pain in my ass. I've never quite got them down, and for some unknown reason to this day, I still can't quite figure them out. Now my deadlift's not awful, but it's definitely not where it should be, and based on where I started from. So it's just one of those things I've had to work really hard on to try to get better, and it hasn't really paid off. So what I decided to do with that is just to peak for it by doing conventional in the off season, and then after getting up here to Kabuki, learning some hip movement stuff, keeping my hips healthier, I've been able to go back to sumo, started off with blocks to kind of reinstill better motor patterns. So that was the first peaking phase, and lowering the blocks till I get to the floor, and that'll be the second peaking phase from the floor. And from there I'll just pick a weight that I can do fairly easy, and then just add 20 to 30 pounds each week. and that way I'll be ready come meet day. So that's the plan. I'll probably start with right around 605 and then go to 620, 630, and then go to 650, 660 deload, and then do the meet, and hoping to pull anywhere between 680 to 700 would be awesome for me. I know the deadlift's going to be a slow lift for me to get better, so that's why I put in a lot of work doing it twice a week right now, just to get better at the motor patterns and just get stronger in the muscles that need to be stronger. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, see ya. Just got home. Nice day at deadlifts. I'm really surprised by how well things are going, and as I talked about in the video, just trying some new things out this peak and cycle, and just kind of seeing where it's going to take me. And so far so good. And I guess just the biggest thing that I'm doing a little bit differently is more of a mindset thing. I'm kind of seeing in my head, envisioning what I feel like I'm capable of doing on the platform, and then I'm kind of building my training cycle backwards from the meet day, so that I'm hitting the numbers that I should be hitting. That's going to lead me to my goals, and I feel like that's kind of giving me the sense of urgency in training. It's kind of giving me a certain mindset, certain thing to wrap my head around every day I go into the gym. I know I need to hit these numbers, and I can't let there be an excuse for that, because I know what I'm capable of, and if my body is not willing to perform that way that day, then that's just not acceptable, right? So if you have that mentality of pushing yourself and knowing today's not a day to be a pussy and just go in there and get it, I think that'll carry you a lot further, as long as you set up realistic goals, right? That's important, being realistic with what you're trying to do. And that's kind of where I'm at, and everything's going really well. So I'm really excited to see how this goes, so I can start implementing it with my clients and, going from there and building. I appreciate it, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe and share these videos. Try to get as much knowledge out there as I can. And I always appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, see you.